Previously on Nire.
The thieves who robbed my family were pretty tough. There was a couple of elves and I believe a gnome and a really large man. He was maybe part giant.
We did not invite you in, it says. Now go back to whence ye came. We want no more trouble here.
Good thing we're not vampires.
I am Harry. I'm big. I'm like part giant.
Harry, can I loot him? I know he's got good
you
stuff.
loot the guy
Yeah.
that took control of me and my friends and tried to burn us all alive.
Well, I'm the one that killed him for you, so...
When I didn't know I'm dead.
Where are your friends now?
Honestly, I'm not too sure.
They're not your
I saw
friends
some of
anymore?
them in a mansion a little ways back, and I kind of woke up after a beating.
When did the vampires start coming?
Around when we found Mr. Harry.
Yeah.
Is
Sounds
that,
about right.
That's not good.
were they tracking you? Were they following you?
There's a decent chance, yeah. Yeah, there's a decent chance they're trying to hunt me down.
Master Kolosevsky, I've been sent to bring you home. What Neiman was looking for, those scrolls. I think that the time is very pressing that we need to take care of these and bring them back to the tower at Moon Lake.
Welcome to Nire.
Hello, this is Jay, your DM. Welcome to Nire. Let's go around and say our name and characters, starting with Aaron.
My name is Aaron. My character is Tatsuo, a samurai.
Hi, this is Ian. I am playing a druid by the name of Harry.
Hi, this is Andrew. I'm playing Reeve Viteyevich Kolosevsky. He's a paladin hill dwarf.
And my name is Amy. I am playing Bijou, the high elf glamour bard.
All right. So last episode, we had a nice little shopping trip, and you found out that Reeve's father is dying. And you also found out that Davis wants you guys to take all of the scrolls and documents that Neiman's been after to a tower in Moon Lake. So at sunrise is when you're supposed to meet your dwarf friend at the gates of Prine. Anything you guys want to do beforehand?
Nope.
Just want to do one more prestidigitation cantrip to make
Okay.
something in the bar pretty.
Just snap your fingers.
Yep. And say a fond goodbye to Dirk and Davis.
Okay. Dirk says, "Wow, that chair looks like no one's ever sat in it before. This is amazing."
You're welcome. I'll miss you, Dirk.
Well, I hope we'll be able to see each other soon again.
Yes.
Okay, so as you guys get to the gates, you meet this dwarf again. He says, "Oh, Mr. Reeve, I'm so glad that you decided to come."
Let's get it over with.
All right, and he motions, and there's a stagecoach behind him that's large enough for the four of you to comfortably sit in, but not really much else. And then there is a army of dwarven soldiers, all wearing the same uniform. Not like a large army. It's about four of them, all mounted on horseback, and the carts being drawn by horses as well. So if you guys all get in, he is going to. You're just going to go off on the road.
Ow.
On the road again.
You got gemmed.
Nice.
Can you move him?
I don't know why he only attacks guests' feet.
For those of you who don't know, Jim is our resident podcat.
Yeah, but
Podcast.
sometimes he just
Good.
gets overwhelmed by people. I don't know.
He
think
tries to
it's feet.
psychoanalyze all of his. He's just a cat. He bites people.
He bites guests' feet. He never bites my feet.
She's
when
like, he has
guests...
separation anxiety.
He does.
Anyway. Anything you guys want to talk about in your stagecoach ride? Anything you want to do?
So, Harry has the scrolls that Neiman wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What kind of scrolls was he after? What are these?
I can't read them, if I'm not mistaken.
You got a little bit from some of them. You guys decoded a little bit of it. One of them is a book of the history of Nire as far as like the gods and the gods who like created all the races and all of that stuff. And then one is a prophecy that you guys actually know because it was the prophecy that you guys like kind of saw when you were going to the tower.
They know it?
No.
I
you know
remember
it.
that. I remember the
Yes.
prophecy. I
Yeah.
didn't remember the history.
Yeah.
He got upset about it. I remember that now. Yeah.
Do you mind if I see if they're magic?
You want to take a gander?
I mean, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. I don't think I can read them because the only other language I have is Sylvan.
Okay.
But I am going to use my wand of detect magic
Yeah.
to see if there's any like spells or anything on them.
Yeah. You don't see anything like they have kind of an aura about them, but it's nothing like specific. It's just like
Bless you.
it's not like anything like a curse or a spell or anything like put on it. They just kind of like emanate a bit of like magic to them.
Look at that. I don't know what this means beyond the fact that they're glowing a bit, but
It's okay.
The
Thank
one
you.
Yeah.
would be able to read the prophecy because it is in Elvish.
oh, it is.
It's like kind of an older form of Elvish, but you would like be able
Yeah.
to kind of understand it.
Can
What
I
does it
read my
say?
summary? Oh, yeah. I have a summary right here. 3 orphans will save the world. 7 blah, blah, blah.
So the so the prophecy says
I literally wrote that down.
very thorough.
No.
7 sons will unite against the outcast. 3 orphans save the world.
Please don't throw stuff.
Sorry.
Tatsuo is an orphan.
Okay. Well, that's
Interesting.
Maybe she's the 4th orphan.
well, that's cryptic.
Uh-huh.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
I go back to being bored on the stagecoach.
The quiet motion of the stagecoach lulls you all into a sleepy haze as the journey winds on for hours, which leads into days. Through dense forests and swamps, the 4 dwarven soldiers accompany you on this mission, keep a fair distance both from the coach and when you make camp, rarely engaging in any conversation. On the 5th day, you all wake up from a daze to feel the carriage slowing to a stop. The sun has gone down, but the light from the moon still clearly illuminates the path. It's much earlier than you have made camp any previous night. Muffled voices from outside lead to the sound of crossbows being fired. You hear screams, and then suddenly a large weight slams against the door to your carriage. The door opens, and you see the dwarf who summoned you, staring in, out of breath. He opened it up, and he says, "We need to leave. We have to run." Then with a shriek, he disappears from view, and you hear a sickly crunching sound.
Ooh.
Everything is silent for a moment, and then bang! Something lands on the roof of your carriage. You hear sort of scratching noise as if a creature is scurrying across the roof. It scurries over to the left side, towards the closed door of the carriage, not the one that was opened up. And then a finger, small but long, as if that of a bony child, tap, tap, taps its sharp nail against the glass window. You hear a whisper in your head that says, "Let me in."
Oh, God.
So a
A face
vampire,
lowered.
and the answer is no.
a face lowers into view, and it says, "We have unfinished business, Harry." And then you see a pale gnome with a bloody grin.
Why you gotta do that to her? Why you gotta do that? I forgot her name. Lila Cotto. That's one of them.
Mermosa.
Mermosa. Okay. So I can see her face. I can see
Yep.
it's her.
Yep.
Mermosa, is that you?
She kind of smiles broader and disappears from view.
Mermosa.
I'm gonna put my gauntlets on. Are you guys ready for this?
For what? Who is that?
That is an old friend of mine that may or may not have been taken by the vampires. I'm gonna say she's probably a vampire now.
Okay.
A gnome vampire.
A gnome vampire.
Well, should
Or
I
possessed or something.
I can do a few things from the safety of inside here before we go out. If you'd like me to cast something.
I'd be okay with that. Now,
Yeah.
I will say, she was a good shoulder gnome. I don't know if I want you to kill her. If we can, capture her maybe.
But is it even her anymore?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well just give us a wink or something when we can actually kill her.
Okay, I can work with that.
But
Prepare yourselves, though.
I'm going to do a little damage at first.
That's fine. That's understandable. She's tough.
All right, you ready?
Tuff.
Right.
Are
Are you ready?
I really want to cast. What is the? What is it? I guess I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. That's just a 60-foot range, and I don't have to see her.
Okay.
And she has to make a Wisdom saving throw. She has to beat 13.
What happens if she doesn't?
Okay, if she fails, she takes 3d6 psychic damage, and she has to use her whole turn to get away as far away from us as possible.
She has to. You said it was 13?
She has to beat a 13, yeah.
Okay. She has to use her whole action to get away from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did she fail?
Yes.
Okay, let me roll the damage. That's going to be 11 psychic damage.
Okay.
Can I tell she's a vampire? Or was it just, like, looking at her, could I tell that she's just dead inside?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She's got like
'Cause
blood
deep down,
dripping
like,
from
I
her
have a
lips and like
hatred for the undead, but...
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
like
Are
gray
they?
skin and like
Okay.
I'm gonna do to detect undead.
Nice.
Within 60 feet. Sorry. I'm just gonna cast that. I guess that's just.
All right.
Yeah, so you can feel
hold
where
on.
she
So
is.
Bijou made the first attack, so now everyone needs to roll initiative.
Oh, you attacked already.
Oof. 12.
4, I'll go tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got a 13.
A 10.
Harry, yours was 12.
Yeah.
Reeve 13. And then 10 for
11. Because I
11
add
for
1.
Tatsu.
So last again.
No, she rolled a 4.
Oh.
Second to last.
Okay, so Mermosa, the vampire, you hear her jump off of the carriage, and she run. You can see out the window. She jumped down the side of the closed door, and she runs into the off of the road, which is tall grass, and she just blends right into it when she runs
great.
away.
How fancy is this carriage? It's a wooden carriage, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Does it have all kinds of fancy, like, is there something that I could just grab a chunk of wood and just rip it off where it's not gonna...
Probably not. It's pretty well built. I don't think it would break apart real easily.
What about one of the, in the wheels? What are they called?
The spokes.
Yes.
I mean, you'd have to make like a strength check to rip it out. But you have all your weapons and everything on you.
Nothing's
Oh,
at
that's
stake.
right.
It's like,
Good point.
yeah, I'm just trying to get one of those real quick.
Yeah, you could make a strength check to rip it out.
Okay.
Or you could use, you don't have like a cut it like an axe or anything, do you?
Oh wait, I stabbed someone with my quarterstaff at some
Yeah.
point.
That's a good
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we're fine.
Is it sharp?
No, but I remember trying to do that at some point. I think it might have been with Tyler's campaign though.
Yeah, I don't think that.
You defiled on the end of that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start whittling right now,
3 turns later.
real quick.
Oh, we don't have. It has to be wood.
We don't really know.
Yeah,
I'm assuming so, based on vampire lore.
Oh, so your
Oh, you can chop their
character
heads off too.
reads up on vampires in their free time.
You can chop their heads off too.
Yeah, but has your character ever encountered them or
Probably
been in a
not.
civilization?
No.
You know, you have to.
Sorry.
All right. So it is actually Reeve's turn next.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something else.
You're looking at how to beat a vampire.
Vampires?
Fighting damn vampires for dummies.
Shovel. It's not the handle.
Sorry, I was just looking at my divine smite.
I have 2 quarters.
Yeah, that would be good on undead.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Sorry. So she's hidden right now completely. I can't.
Yeah,
She's in the grass. Yeah.
But you can hold your action until you see
I'm gonna
it.
do my detect undead now since we're in a fight.
Yeah, talking to the microphone.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to use detect undead, which is I can detect a celestial undead fiend within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to cast that.
Okay. Are you staying in the carriage?
Am I the only one who all's outside the carriage?
No one yet.
We haven't had a chance.
Okay, I'm going to go out with my shield up, very cautiously, step like kind of in the door, blocking the doorway to the open part of the carriage, and I'm going to cast detect undead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you basically can see her like hiding through the
It's got
grass.
like a radar.
Yeah.
Okay. How far away is she?
She's about
That's a bonus action, by the way.
15 feet into the grass.
Okay. And is it just one, or is it just her?
That's all you see.
Okay.
And you're still in the carriage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm kind of, my shield's up. I'm going to, guess I'll attack her.
Okay. She is on the opposite side of the open door. Like there's on either side there's a door. One of them is open, one of them is closed. She's on the side of the closed door.
Okay.
So they do have windows in them. You can see out the window, but
Okay.
You'd have to open the door if you wanted to, which would make like both doors open.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to open the door and use divine. I'm going to actually go ahead and attack her with my battle axe. One-handed. So
And you can add divine smite onto that, right?
I'm looking at it. Let's see. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expand one spell slot to deal radiant damage.
Nice.
Yep. I'm going to do that as well.
Okay.
All right. So let's see if we can hit first. I rolled a 11.
Does not hit.
Okay.
But you were running after her and doing a melee attack them?
Yeah, I
Okay.
kind of went after her. Yeah.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm like right at 5 foot.
Okay. So everyone else can see your head kind of peeking up, like half of your head peeking up over the grass. It is Harry's turn.
You're a tall dwarf.
I'm very tall. Very tall.
So you went running off into the grass. Not really what I wanted, because I was gonna do that right outside.
Oh.
And now you're not gonna know, and you're gonna get hurt.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm going to let you two know to stay away from. Are the horses alive? I'm assuming we're being pulled by horses, right?
You'd have to go outside to check.
Oh yeah, I'm stepping outside.
Okay. So you see the 4 that were tied to the carriage are still there, like tied to the carriage. but all the other ones that like the soldiers were riding are all gone, and all of the soldiers are and your dwarven companion are all laying on the ground dead.
Okay. The door, is that facing where she ran off and where he ran off, or did they have to run around kind of
There's
thing?
one on either side. So
And they're
both open now. So they're outside of one of them.
Okay. Just outside the one on their side,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Spike Growth. Right about 10 feet out, so we can still get out.
Yeah.
But like if she approaches the carriage, she's going to run into this.
Okay.
Basically 7 sharp thorns or small twigs, which we're going to just do twigs, tiny little spikes. Concentration up to 10 minutes. The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range, twists and sprouts, spikes, thorns. Becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. Transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it. Now, I let you two know
Right.
I'm doing that, so we have to watch out for him
Right.
when he comes back. And then I'm going to stand right outside. So it's her, him, Spikes, me, carriage.
Okay.
I'm just going to stand there with the lightning quarterstaff in hand, whittling.
Okay.
You know, maybe chewing or something, just trying to sharpen it frantically.
All right. Tatsuo, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought I rolled higher than her. Oh, no, I didn't. I was the last one. That's right.
What is
You're
going
tomorrow.
on?
Yeah, that's the
What
one.
is
That's right.
going on, Harry?
What is going on?
Yes.
An old friend of mine appears to be undead. And I hate to say it, but if we're sure she's undead, which I believe he verified, she's got to go.
How?
Kill her.
How?
I'd stab her, cut her head off, cut her arm off.
Okay,
I'm just
so
trying to kill her.
head cutting off works.
I would hope so.
Okay.
I don't think I know much about vampires. Yeah, we didn't kill any.
I
so it's
can't
kinda
go
like-
more than 10 feet out of the carriage, though.
It's in a 20-foot
well, I like-
radius.
So you can go to the
could
side.
go around.
There's also like a little bit of room if you want to go out that same side and just go around. Like you are aware of where it is.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to like go around and get close enough for melee range.
Okay.
But you could throw Ralph, or you could like use a bow or something like that.
Reeve, do you have eyes on it?
Are you?
He's attacking.
Oh, he's attacking?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Can I
right next to
see
it.
what they're doing?
No, but you can see the top of Reeve's head.
So I wouldn't want to just fire an arrow because I wouldn't know
Probably
where
not.
it's going.
No. Yeah.
Well, I can't do much.
She's like 2 foot tall.
You can hold your action until you see it.
You
Yeah.
can prepare too if she attacks you, and you'll be ready.
So I'm gonna jump out of the carriage and start like whacking the katana on the side and be like, "Hey, lady," something. I don't know.
Lilicado, come out to play. I know it's Mermosa.
Okay. Reeve, not Reeve. Ralph. I always want to call him Randy. I don't know why. Ralph is not as excited as he normally is.
Oh.
He's just
I
kind of
had
like,
a feeling it wouldn't be good for him. I
yeah.
had a feeling.
So,
You go
he's just
wait
kind of
and-
like nuzzling into your neck. He's not like bouncing and ready to fight. He's not really sure what's going on here. It is now Biju's turn.
Okay. Can I climb on top of the carriage?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to climb on top of the carriage. Is that my action? Or is that a movement?
That would take up your movement.
Okay. I'm going to use my mantle of inspiration. So I'm giving
Okay.
myself a wondrous appearance.
Okay.
So I normally am in all black when I'm not in some sort of costume. But my clothes turn bright white and I appear to be emanating this radiant light.
Okay.
And
For a second, I thought you were going to do the Princess Bride thing where you're like wearing all black and
So that means the three of you gain 5 temporary hit points because you're so inspired by how beautiful I am. And
Do you like sing a song when you do this or anything?
yeah, I'm
just
singing a song from the Feywild. And as soon as you guys get these hit points, which is right now, you can immediately use a reaction to move up to your movement speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So if you guys want to move your speed now, you can do that as a reaction. So you guys want to reposition at all before I do the rest of my turn?
Not yet, I guess, because I'm behind the spike wall.
You can go around it.
Yeah, you can run after him. I'm gonna stay right there though, because she's coming for me. So if she were to turn around and come right at me, I'm
I'm gonna go around it to the front then.
Okay, so like right in front of the tall grass.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it would actually be the spikes would go into the tall grass since it's a 20-foot radius, but you can see where they are since you saw him cast it. So you would just be like in the tall grass. You'd be about like 10 feet away from where you see Reeve's head.
Okay.
So that was my bonus action. So what I'm going to do for my action is I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Oof, I love it.
On the undead. And so what that means is you have to make a dexterity saving throw against 13.
How do you see the undead?
I'm way up on top of the carriage, so can I not see down into the grass where Reeve and...
The grass is like 4 feet tall, and she's only 3 feet. So you can still see Reeve really clearly, but you wouldn't really
so
be
I
able
can't cast that?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna use my reaction with her thing. I'm gonna fall back to the edge of the grass.
You can do it.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna disengage.
But I can't technically see her.
I mean, if he can see her,
But if he
you
backs
could just cast it in his general direction. He might
No,
get highlighted, but because doesn't that just highlight the area?
It doesn't say... Oh, yeah, it is in the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
it's
just be like,
yes,
yo,
thank
bam.
you. Thank you. Yeah,
I
so...
love that.
So it's an area spell, so it's a 20-foot cube, so I'm just going to cast it on Reeve, and she'll be included.
Okay.
But I'm not casting it on him, I'm just aiming in that direction.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I didn't know that. So you have to make a dexterity saving throw against 13.
Does Reeve have to make it?
No.
Or is it only affecting undead?
Let's
That's
see.
isn't it?
Oh,
Everything?
it is everything.
It's literally everything.
Yeah, so you have to make
So
a save
he'll be
too.
highlighted, and yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, she knows where I am, so
Yeah.
She succeeds the dexterity saving throw.
Oh, man.
Well, you
What?
might be highlighted.
16.
He's good.
Yeah, so it doesn't do anything.
Quick
Okay.
question: is there anything else in that area that we now see, like
Like a
rodents?
squirrel.
Hey man, I'm
Kill
a
it.
druid. I'm a druid.
You see a squirrel.
Okay, perfect. That's not what I wanted.
All right, that's my turn.
All right.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
It was good.
Hey guys, it's Jay here. Thank you so much for listening. We're having a lot of fun. As you can probably tell, going back and re-listening to this episode while we're editing it, it just kind of reminds me of how much fun it is to play D&D with my friends. If you want to get in touch with us, the easiest way is Twitter. I'm on there a lot. I know Amy and Aaron both have Twitter accounts. As far as I know, Andrew and Ian don't, as in I keep asking them and they don't answer me. But I'm the one who runs our Nire Twitter account, which you can get to at World of Nire. Or you can just reach out if you have a question for me or for one of them. I'll tag them in it, or I'll answer you directly from my account. It's really fun. We love getting in contact with you guys. We really appreciate you taking the time to listen to this, and especially if you've been listening since the beginning, we really, really, really appreciate that. There's actually a stat that says, I think like 50%, or it might be more than that, but it's a large number of podcasts don't make it past episode 7, and this is our 8th episode, so we've officially passed that number. So thank you guys for supporting us and sticking with us this far. We don't plan on ending anytime soon, because we're having a lot of fun doing it. So thank you so much. And I just want to reiterate, because we got a lot of stuff with Ian and Mermosa this week. If you're interested in kind of the backstory of that a little bit, we do have some Patreon exclusive episodes that took place before the story that's happening right now. They feature Ian, they feature Mermosa, who is played by our friend Alyssa, and a few other characters as well. It might give you a little bit more info into the backstory, especially Harry's backstory, but also the backstory of Nire and also a little bit more kind of clues into things that are coming up next. So if you're interested in delving in a little bit deeper than just the standard episodes, you can go to our Patreon. That is patreon.com/World of Nire. We would love to have you become a patron there. We've got a few different tiers. Some of them actually including physical stuff. So if you're into that, if you want a hat or a exclusive button or anything like that, you got some cool opportunities there. Other than that, we'll get you back to the episode. Thank you guys so much again for listening, and please hit us up on Twitter. Love to hear from you. I want to know what you like. I want to know how you're digging the episodes, and if you have any feedback for us or things that we can improve or things that would really make this better for you. So let us know, and I will be talking to you next week. Enjoy the rest of the show. Bye-bye. All right. The effect of running away, you said only lasts for one turn?
Yeah, it just has to use its next,
Okay.
chance.
And what happens when it goes into the spikes again? What does she have to do?
I think it's 2d6. Oh, it's a wisdom check, which I was kind of cautious about because I think they are heavy on wisdom. But
Okay. So she's going to first off try and attack Reeve by.
yeah, it's perception check.
She pulls out a little short sword.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't know what your AC is, but she definitely doesn't hit it.
I've got my shield on, so it's 18.
Okay. She just glances right off your shield and then uses the distraction of you putting it up to dash away. And she's going to try and run right for Harry, but she has to make a wisdom of what?
15 or higher.
She does not make it. So she...
Every 5 feet she travels, she is taking 2d4 piercing damage.
Okay. So hold
pretty
on.
much every
There
couple
were-
steps for her.
You cast it 10 feet away from the carriage,
Yep, enough room to
and
stand.
it's a 20
It's 20 feet radius.
foot radius.
So that's 40 feet if she's going straight. Which is 8 times. That she's
It would have been
taking
cast onto her then, and onto where Reeve and her already are.
damage. Wait, how far can you run?
25.
Yeah, I moved 25.
So they would have seen it already, right?
Well, regardless, you have to make a perception check.
I wasn't
Yeah.
moving. I'm still stationary. She moved away from me. I
Right,
think it
right,
only
right.
applies to people that are moving.
But
they
I mean,
might not
but-
have seen it though, but I
Okay.
told them. Everyone else has to make a perception check unless.
Okay. Oh, it's a perception check. I thought you said it was a wisdom
Well, it's
check.
wisdom, and then it has perception.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She's proficient or some shit.
Let's see.
Like great.
No, not in perception. Darn it. Okay, so she doesn't know that there are the spikes there. So she takes how much damage?
It depends how far does she want to go.
She's going to try and run to you. So,
Well, every 5 feet, 2d4 piercing.
and it's rough terrain. Okay. So she can only get about 15 feet then. 2d4?
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, that's so far 8, 11,
I was hoping to kill her
13.
because it's crazy.
15. She takes 15 damage
Just-
from running through the spikes.
That's
Yeah.
a good spell.
And she's still 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to attack, then what would I do?
Well,
'Cause
she's
I
out of the
can't-
grass now.
But I can't get her on the spikes, right? I can't walk
She's already
on
on
the
the
spikes.
spikes.
You could shoot her.
You could shoot her with a.
You could throw stuff at her, or you can
Okay.
go for it.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need to try and just kill her, put it down. But I don't think you can. Well, I'll just shoot her with arrows in the head. But I'm gonna use action surge, so I get 2 shots off with the longbow, and I'm gonna use the advantage on the weapons attack. So I'll roll 2d20 for each shot, and I'll take the highest one.
Okay.
There's 19 and a 6. So, or 9.
Doesn't matter. It's not a 20.
Yeah. No. 19. But I get +1.
Well, you still had, like, the 19 is the higher one. That's
And then, ooh, that's not good. An 11. So, like a 12. A 19 and a 12.
The 19
20.
hits, the 12 doesn't.
Okay, so that's 1D.
Are you using your proficiency bonus too? You should be adding 3, because 1 for your dex and 2
Yeah.
for your proficiency.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So,
So
Where?
she's got a 22 and a 13?
Yeah.
14.
Is it a 14 or a 13?
It's a 14
The 14 hits.
because it's +3.
Yeah, so they both hit.
they both hit.
Deal the damage.
So that's 2D8s.
Mhm.
Mm,
I'm actually forgetting to add mine.
a 3 and a 5.
Plus 1 for each.
So 4 and 6.
So
10.
10.
10
Dealing some
damage.
Damage. So she's 25 down now.
All right. It is. Let's see.
Top of the order, isn't it?
Yeah, Mermosa's turn again. That can't be right.
No.
Oh, I'm
Because
Wait,
He
didn't
was
Mermosa
first.
just finish? Why did Tatsuo go just now?
I thought it was
so what did Mermosa roll?
your turn after
23.
She rolled a 23.
Yeah, she was top of the order.
I rolled 11.
Well, her-
and
Yeah,
then
I don't know
Amy
why you
rolled
just
a
went.
4.
Yeah, so it should have been you guys and then you.
I thought Reeve went, then Harry went, then I went.
No. Yeah, I don't know. No, I didn't tell you to go just then.
She didn't do anything.
What?
Then you jumped on top.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Oh, no, she held her action until she could see her, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
why.
Okay.
Because she hasn't done anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is then Reeve's turn.
All right. I'm going to give chase, as I naturally would, and I am going to
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'm going to have to roll a perception
Yeah,
check.
that's my bad. I didn't know you
No,
were
it's
that
okay.
close.
It's
It's going to hurt. Oh, God. No.
It was a 5 plus. That's a 9, so that's not 13, right?
It's
Okay.
got to beat 15.
So I'm going to run directly to her.
Yep. Question is, do you want to stop with the first spike in your foot, or do you want to keep going?
Oh right. Can I do that though? Is that something where
Every 5 feet, you got to take 2.
All right,
D4.
I actually will probably stop. I'll probably understand that something is going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will take how much damage is it?
2d4.
2d4. All right, 4
Okay.
damage.
Not too bad.
And my 5 goes down to 1.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes, so I basically stop short as I'm getting hit and just take 4 damage. I'm going to then pull out my javelin and launch a javelin at the little gnome freak.
They're relentless over here.
Nice.
Can I can't add the smite to that, can I? It's just a melee weapon, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I want to try that. I rolled let's see, attack bonus 16.
That hits.
Okay. D6. Oh, only 3 damage.
Okay.
I nick her Achilles.
Savage.
Harry.
Her one weak spot.
I am.
She's 10 feet from you.
I'm gonna try and use the lightning with the quarterstaff. I don't know. Is that something I have to learn, or I can just go for it?
You would not be able to do it.
Damn it. Okay.
It was a specific spell he was using.
Oh, so it's just an extra quarterstaff at this point. I'm gonna take my acid potion and I'm gonna chuck it at her
Okay.
because she's pretty damn close. That's a lot. Wait, is this a dexterity?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 17. Yeah,
That hits.
that's 2d6 acid damage.
Okay.
Cool. You gonna let me roll that?
It's usually
What
your
am I
job.
do- What do you do? Come on, man. These right here. 6.
Okay.
So it's not, it's average.
All right. It is Tatsuo's turn. Again.
Oh, again.
somehow.
Because I held my action.
Uh,
Please don't throw stuff.
Why?
Not you,
Oh,
you're fine. Well,
oh.
I have a lot of reasons why. You could hurt someone first off.
Let's think. Okay, I guess she's just gonna shoot more arrows because you don't want to go in the
it's up
the
to you.
spikes, and you can't really run, or else you take the damage from the spikes.
I forgot to warn you. Sorry.
No, you did.
No.
No,
Oh.
I can
Oh,
hear
yeah.
him. I was so far away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
okay.
shoot another arrow. I can only do the one
Okay.
this time, but no, I don't get advantage on it. I'm gonna save that
Okay.
because I can only do it 3 times.
For a long rest.
But it's a 20. So D8. It's a 1 plus, so 2.
Did you roll a nat 20?
Yeah.
Then you get to roll your damage dice twice.
Oh
It's going to be a 1 again.
no, it's 8, so 9 damage.
All right. You let loose your arrow, and it sticks right into her chest, and she just like falls down from exhaustion, and she is down on the ground.
Is she unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she dead?
I mean,
We don't know yet.
Okay.
We'll
Well,
just see
she's
her go down.
undead. She's re-dead.
you can still see her highlighted, Reeve.
Do I get to add my
Oh.
dexterity to each roll, or just
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because
it's
she's
done?
down.
Okay. So do we like chop her head off now?
Are we done battling? Are we out of order right now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna lift that spell.
Okay.
It was concentration, I want to say. So, all right. How's that foot, champ?
My foot?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The one that I accidentally spiked. Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Just a little prick. Never
Oh.
hurt anybody.
It's good.
Your hit points. Make sure you remove your hit points.
Your temporary hit points.
I'm close. I'm gonna walk up to the body with my shield and axe drawn, ready to like remove her head if necessary.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, she looks dead. She looks as dead as the other things that you guys have killed, but she's still glowing from your whatever spell that it was that you cast.
I want to call over to you, since you made it. Did you make it obvious that you recognized her before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked
Okay.
about it.
I'm going to call you over and ask, get over here. And is this your friend? Is she worth saving? Is there anything that we can do?
I don't know of any way to save her, and that's not my friend anymore. Seeing, that she's clearly undead.
So I
So being undead, what do we do with it?
Chop
Will
her
it-
head off.
Oh.
yes, I I look around at everybody and I put my shield to my side and I bring the axe down on her head and remove it.
All right. The glow dissipates.
Can I loot that body?
You have an addiction.
I'm gonna jump down from the top of the carriage and just put my hand on Harry's shoulder and say, "I'm sorry you had to see her like that."
Thank you.
I offered to properly bury her.
That's very kind of you. Didn't
Hey.
even think of that.
So I had Aaron silently roll a
Yeah,
loot
yeah.
check, and she didn't find anything.
She's looting my friend's dead body.
Yeah.
That's-
Nice.
How respectful.
Just like sneaky while you aren't looking.
Uh-huh. I'm always looking.
Roll a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
An 8.
Harry definitely saw.
Yeah, I've lost some respect for you.
Well,
Like
First, you kill a guy I clearly didn't want to kill, and now you're
hey,
rummaging in my dead friend's body.
I'm just saving up.
Did you ever play Fallout?
Yeah.
Dislike to that, that.
What?
While Reeve is digging a hole to bury the body, can we take a short rest?
Yeah, totally.
Well, does anybody need it for spell purposes?
No, but
Oh,
it would
yeah,
be
yeah.
nice.
Oh wait, we can't get spells back on a short rest, can we?
Not
Well,
unless
it
you're a
depends.
wizard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're a wizard. Jeez.
Never mind.
No, she's not a wizard.
Wizard spells.
No, wizards have the ability to regain.
Oh,
Spell
on a
slots.
short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just dependent on the spell.
No.
Well, my invisibility is a short rest, so I can get that back. I didn't use it though.
yeah.
We're
You don't
good.
need to rest.
So, as you lay Mermosa's body and head into the ground. All right.
Really reverent atmosphere at the
yeah.
table right now.
It starts getting much darker as the night goes on, and
Sorry, I didn't. Sorry, go ahead.
We're burying her.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about all the other dead bodies too, and how they may turn.
You want to bury those
Oh,
Well, I kind of
the
want to remove all
dwarves,
their heads.
The other dwarves.
Yeah.
two? Good call.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good call. 'Cause
Yeah.
So, as we bury her, but then we immediately go. I immediately go
I
and
can
start piling the bodies,
decapitating your men.
yeah, and removing their heads to make sure that they cannot come back.
okay,
I help bury the bodies.
Yeah.
Me too, I guess.
okay.
Chop chop.
I play a dirge on my
I knew you were gonna do
harpsichord.
something.
Mozart's,
Top of the
not-
carriage,
not-
just jam.
play Mozart's Requiem.
All right.
I don't do useful things. I do
It's
interesting things.
Okay. You're a bard. It's expected.
So the good news is, because you guys kept napping so much in the carriage, you are like completely awake, and you're very close to Soft Hill, which is the country that all the dwarves are from. So if you wanted, you could go ahead and continue your journey from here after you bury all the bodies. It would be getting close to daylight.
I kind of, are we gonna take the carriage? Are we in the carriage now?
So there's 4 horses. If anyone has like vehicle proficiency and can drive the carriage, you could do that, or you could also detach the horses and just all ride horses down.
That seems fine.
Is there anything in the carriage that we need to take with us that belonged to the men that came to bring me to my father?
No, it was a rented carriage, and they were all kind of like just family guards. So there wasn't really anything. Basically there were a bunch of parties sent all over the world to try and find you,
Oh, got you.
and this
Okay.
is just like one of the small parties that found you.
I'm going to suggest that we ride horseback if we're all able to, because we'll be up higher and we'll be able to see all, just in case we get attacked again. Do you think that's a good idea, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a
I'm
black
almost-
horse?
Yeah.
I want that one.
All right.
Should we get rid of the carriage?
Yeah,
Like
I was
burn it
thinking maybe
and-
we should push it and hide it
Just hide it, yeah.
into the brush, into the tall grass maybe, and
'Cause
just kind
they're-
of push it.
Yeah, they're clearly chasing me. So, yeah.
Is it? And I was going to ask, where did she track you here?
I don't know. I don't know how she tracked me. I don't know how she tracked me.
And I raised my eyebrow.
You do stink. So it's probably that.
Wow. No
Just
wonder I
kidding,
don't
just
like
kidding.
you. No, it's too late. Feelings have been hurt.
I'm braiding my horse's mane.
Ow. Fancy horse.
All right, I hop up on the shortest horse.
I take the saddle off mine and hop on.
Oof. None of
Grab
them
it by
had
the
saddles
mane.
on
Oh, okay.
because they were carriage horses.
But they still have all the okay.
I am
Tattooed.
gonna ride sideways though.
Okay.
Tatsuo does know how to ride horses very well because samurai are horsed warriors.
Okay.
So
All right. So I know the way, I guess. I'm guessing I know the way.
Yes, you do.
I'm at the front of the kind of convoy of the group, I guess.
All right. As you guys get closer to the country of Soft Hill, the grass in the fields around the road starts to get sparse and eventually disappear. So where there was earth, sand starts to creep in until everything as far as the eye can see is golden. Right when the sun is rising is when you kind of start to reach this sandy area. At the same time, the road gradually changes from trampled dirt to stones carefully placed together and smoothed at the top. The air develops a salty taste and large dunes start to rise from the horizon. Glints of sunlight reflect off of shapes in the dunes, and as you get closer, you see structures emerging from the sand. Roofs and turrets made completely of glass jut out from some of the largest sand hills. Large wooden doors inside glass archways stick out from the base of the dunes. The farther you go into Soft Hill, the more activity you notice. Unlike Prine or Ortan, however, the only people you see around are dwarves. You are approached by a party of dwarves on horseback, all wearing the same uniform that your friend who summoned you had on. And they say, Master Kolosevsky, your family awaits. And we're going to end that episode there. So, thank you everyone for listening. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Shoulder.
cats.
Radio.